again, interested to see how it plays on out. If you're just tuning in, wanting to see Valkyrie, well, here it is.
And as well for TK, you know, they win this, they have a very solid day one of the return to the Division A, and that's what you need. You need that confidence. Obviously, TK and Era are the two teams playing twice today. Era already suffering a loss to TK, and they're playing the Green Wall next. So, you know, take that with a pinch of salt, and let's kick things off, Jack, with Valkyrie hardpoint.
Here we go. Off the break, already in the hardpoint is TJ as he gets in towards this mid room. Now, many people compare it to the map, you know, Detroit from AW and how it's kind of broken down. It's like flipped and certain things like that. Kind of that mid building, if you take a look at things on it. Off the break, it is TK, though, out to an early lead as they're just holding this front door as they expect most of the pressure to come through this choke point.
Straight away, we are going to see the majority of the time go towards Team Kaliber on this middle, as it states right in the above. If you want to start learning the callouts, it says it right there. The ventilation room in the middle, we're going to see 2x2 go down. And again, big kills coming in from TJ.
And this Vent's hardpoint, it's just kind of 4 big chokes where there are 2 where you expect your opponents on either side. The reason why Rise were able to break in was because we saw the long pinch come in from one of their players. They went through one of those 2 doors where you wouldn't expect to get flanked on in from. Team Kaliber, though, they chose this map. They wanted to face Rise here. Let's go to an Astro Gaming listen in with the squad.
Yo, Jack of the alley, weak gun this. One's in the front window and new.
In the back, me in the
I got one, I got spawned out. Nice. One was in the front window.
Front yellow dead, front yellow dead.
Nice. Yeah, window, in front hill, shot.
At the turn, one guy's on your front, you're right.
Front hill dead.
They're gonna be in the back, they're gonna be yellow.
I'm going mid, go front.
Yeah, I'm.
Back door, absolute, 2 back door, one's absolute gunless.
Front yellow.
I got 2, bro. There were 2 back door. I got 2. Gunless back door. I got you guys' window.
Coming in, he's challenging now fast.
Weak.
Gunless
dead. Sandbag, 2, sandbag, 2, 3. Go window, both window.
I got one. One guy right in, really got Dolly dead.
Back door on me, guys. Alright. This is back door. I'm holding bottom mid. I'm in bottom mid. God spot? Yeah, God spot, Lamar to you. Alright. I got bottom mid. You got bottom mid? Yeah, I'm in bottom mid. Okay, they're hitting God spot. Bottom mid, and God spot, God spot.
God spot, bottom mid.
I spawned out,
bottom
mid, push me weak.
Front school.
It's fine.
There's 2 in there. I spawned back here.
Guys on me front, yellow. He's yellow. Yellow's absolute gunless.
In the window.
Gunless is pinch us. We spawned lockers, hold on.
One's over here, pushed out.
One's gonna be bottom mid to pinch us. Bottom mid, gunless on me. One's in the back window.
Hill one shot Dan.
Back window, absolute TJ, you jumped out back lockers.
Got me, one guy's retreat, Method's God spot.
I'm gonna die
Method's God spot there.
It's 2 God spot, one guy's black car.
Method's was God spot in there.
Yeah, black car,
Black car, one shot.
black blockers window, TJ. TJ's
I need a black car, my bad.
No, red side.
It's kind of funny, Momo. You still hear them using some of the old call-outs from AW Detroit on the map, calling out lockers and school and stuff like that. But right now it is Rise Nation up 75-52 over Team Kaliber. And for TK's pick, it seems Rise Nation are looking well practiced on this map so far.
Yeah, and you'd expect that from a top caliber team like Rise Nation. You know, all these professional teams, it's their job at the end of the day. They've got to put the time in, and one person who's been shining so brightly in World War II is Methods. He's currently 10-5 and a 5-kill streak. He's got himself a glide bomb, a fighter pilot, and he's 1 kill away. Trying to find that, not going to happen here as Methods finally does get taken down. But Rise Nation, they're looking to break 100, and they should do, judging by the setup that they have.
Yeah, they had a fantastic hold there on the last hill. Now in office, they have rotated here early on, but it's Gunless getting pinched from 2 different angles. TK, the main difference maker, was Accuracy, who's playing this front sandbag side, getting the kills on the cross. 105-60 to score. If TK hold the rest this time, they'll be down by just 20, and with how Rise Nation are rotating, it looks like that's exactly what'll happen.
You can see here as well by the minimap, Rise Nation trying to push all together, and they're picking up the kills where they need to. We've got 10 seconds still left here on the office, and we're going to be rotating around, and you can see them fighting for these spawns. Kenny on your screen. Pre-aiming TJ as he does find one. Method should be able to answer back. No, snapshot there from Kenny once again. That's going to be another kill for him as he finds himself on a 3-kill streak. Next hard point is up and running, and glide bombs coming down as well. Kenny's already going to be taken down. That'll be diverted away. And now we're going into what is known as smokestacks.
Yeah. Rise Nation currently in control of smokes. This theory will get 2, and they will have that back spawn. Look at how close that spawn is towards the smokes hill. Method's trying to watch this outside lane. There is one pushing inside the building, and yet he has no idea. Smart play from Accuracy, and so far, the player that I've seen been going to a lot of these great little pinch spots, catching their opponents off guard, has been Accuracy so far this map, Momo.
Yeah, and again, that is, you know, only time will give you that. Practice as well, you know, you can be individually the most skilled player in the game, and, you know, you got to learn, you know, the basics, the simple stuff, and right now, Accuracy sits at 11 and 14. Definitely stepped it up in the last quarter here.
Rotating back towards Vents, and while Slang is in favor of Rise, the game close, just the story of any TK hardpoint map, it seems. The pinch coming in from Kenny, that's a flawless break. 4 dead on Rise. There is an awkward split spawn. Are they going to be expecting more to be hitting this with Methods? It doesn't appear so. They will see them going towards the biggest of the choke points at that main door. Rise flip right back in control, and now they should know, hey, we have to watch this side door and the other close choke point, and now they just killed Kenny, who was the one going for that flank.
Yeah, and they've got 4 players up as well, which means, you know, the 2 players can be inside watching each doorway.
See, now they need to flip. Now,
yeah.
The second they see nothing, look, yes, good job by Gunless. Now he swaps to main door and the opposite side door as players begin to charge on through.
Methods still putting in a solid performance. Great to see success.
Wow.
From a player like Methods. Another 5 kill streak is going to reward him with some more score streaks. And only 5 seconds left on Vents. We're going to be heading to the next hardpoint. Accuracy denying Looney of anything more there.
Yeah, back in the bunker. And this is where we saw TK get some time earlier on. Artillery getting dropped on in, holding that outside window, which is smart, especially the fact that he had Gunless as his kind of lead blocker towards that outside pit area. 164 to 127, 40-second lead right now. Looney trying to stay alive. Artillery now gone. This is TK's best chance now to begin to break back on through.
Rise sit with 50 points lead. Oh, and just like that, Theory. And can he come in? Can TJ find the third? Not going to happen, but will just give Rise Nation that little bit of breathing room here. Maybe a chance to break right back. Grenade coming in, but it's all down to the PPSHs. And it's interesting to see how many PPSH we're seeing. The bar, the STG seems to be put away. Definitely close quarters.
This hardpoint is absolutely crazy with how much you have to watch for a team. Look at how spread those Rise Nation arrows are.
Okay, moving on. Rise Nation, full control after what I've just seen. That's unfortunate.
Now, you can see in your minimap, it's Gunless who's kind of covering that pit area. He's going to fall on back. The front stairs currently being watched. Methods is someone covering his lockers as well, as they call it, if you go with the old call-outs. These kind of the front stairs that used to be the entry towards a school, if you remember. Accuracy, trying to watch middle lane. PPSH, not the best gun to have there. Rise Nation now flooding back in. This is still a 20-second game. TK keeping it close yet again.
Yeah, an 18 points really does kind of show this.
3-piece.
Finds 3. He does sit 19 and 25, but he's on a 4 streak now. We've not seen really any score streaks just yet. We saw a glide bomb before. Interesting to see how they pan out. But Rise Nation looking to break 200. Still in the bunker for another 10 seconds, though. And Accuracy looking to get through the window, maybe come up behind one of the players here.
Does he not?
Is he right next to him?
Okay, I think he did that on purpose. I think.
We'll say he did.
Yeah, but at this point, heading back to office. This is probably the furthest rotation you can make an argument for on this map. This one alongside the rotation from the second to third hills. Now it is TK back in the lead, up by 1. Between the scrap time and now the early rotation here, but it's Gunless with the 2-piece to swing this in his team's favor. He's on a 4 streak, trying to chain together more. Does get the easy 1-bullet kill. 193 to 196. TK still with the lead, but there's another assist now with the glide bomber and 2.
Yeah, and all these streaks coming in. I'm interested to see when they're actually going to come down. Gunless, very confident in his own ability with the PPSH. He doesn't need any streaks. He's got the back of a Looney. Looney goes down. Can it be traded out? Should be, will be, and there's the mortar.
I wouldn't be surprised to see them use that to smokes hard point when we get over towards that, especially if they go for the rotate. He's got the mortar, which for me is the better of the 2 streaks when trying to retake a hill, because it can get called in so fast. He will call in the glide bomb right away, trying to soften up that outside pit lane area.
Oh, okay.
Glide bomb goes right in the door, and look, yeah, I thought it was going to be used on that side of the map, because now look at where Methods and crew are. Will they flood on in before the rest of TK comes off spawn? It doesn't appear so. Chino holding the front door with 2 kills.
Yeah, so close as well. We'll find one. Chino should be there to back him up. Doesn't even need Chino. His accuracy in theory getting up close and personal. Now we're going to see the score streaks. He's going to push all the players in. Coming off spawn them. Kenny, I believe, just took a little bit more damage than usual. But Rise Nation, they're in a 25-point lead, and they are 20 seconds away from securing the first map.
And that's 4 dead as well. I'm wondering if he mortars right now, as he should know players are pushing from this back alley side. Oh no, they have a fighter pilot. Even better, they're all stacked up. They will get in the cover. They know, hey, they're all flooding from this inside area. They're gonna have to try to charge on in. Not gonna happen. TK's map choice goes against them as Rise win game 1, 250 to 202.
Well, both teams prepared, both teams disciplined here, but Rise come out on top, and I'm getting flashbacks of the first time these guys met up. Rise Nation going up against the back-to-back champions that are Team Kaliber, and we have a series on our hands for sure.
Oh, most certainly there, as Kenny head in his hands. Not really sure if it's in reaction to that map, but he does look a little bit frustrated there as things just didn't work out for TK in the end. A very back and forth, scrappy hard point. It was like one team would take a 40-second lead, then TK would come back, then they would begin to take a lead, then Rise would come back. And it's almost like there, it was just Rise's turn to take the lead, and it just happened to win them the game. As they take it by a 48-second difference, but even that was just earned on those last 2 hills. It was basically tied before that office and then smokestacks rotation. But for the most part, thoughts on Valkyrie?
Valkyrie so far so good. Very interesting. I'm very interested to see how it develops from the team's perspective, because again, they've only had a limited amount of time since it came out to today right here. They've only had so much time to practice. So as these guys get more time, more, you know, land time as well on this, they're going to develop things, find things, new strategies, new setups as well, plus search and destroy. You know, it's not just a hardpoint map. Valkyrie is here. It's great, and it's not going anywhere.
What I will say is it looks very submachine gun heavy right now.
Yeah.
And when you think of some of the sight lines we see on some other maps, I feel like there's not many long-range sight lines, super long range where you're like, okay, this is where an AR will absolutely dominate. Sure, there's maybe 1 or 2, but for example, I don't get the vibe of a St. Marie where you're on the outside lookout post and you've got your ARs stacked up on either side, and it's like if you have an SMG, you're just not winning that fight. On this, for example, I feel like SMGs are almost winnable in any scenario you find yourself in on that map.
Well, only time will tell, but I completely agree on the SMG basis of Valkyrie. However, we'll be heading away from Valkyrie now and onto our search and destroy. Rise versus TK. This match in particular, I know it was the one game of the day which people had the doubts on. Not doubts, but they had, you know, different of opinions on.
Yeah.
You know, people were behind TK. They've been so solid so far, but obviously their week 1 and 2, you know, could have gone better. Rise Nation, I think, shocked a lot of people of how consistently good they were. That man right there, TJ, we're going into his territory. It's search and destroy.
Yeah, and this is where, if you're a TK fan, you are a little bit worried now, because he is by far the best statistically in search and destroy so far. It wasn't, you know, will he keep his 1.5 plus KD after the first few matches in the league? It was, is he going to break a 2.0 KD after 7 series of S&D last week, which is just ridiculous. As, again, he's kind of the vocal leader, as well as the guy who just, if you're Rise, like, yeah, just do whatever you feel like you need to do. You don't really call him in any certain area. It's just let TJ do what TJ feels comfortable with. The man knows search and destroy it basically better than anybody else.
Well, TK find themselves 1-0 down. Are they going to be another game 5? That's the question. Is TK, like, yes, they're picking up victories, and again, they will be doubted, but are we going to be seeing that Texas? Maybe, maybe not.
Earlier, we saw TK stomp Era on London Docks search and destroy. TJ normally destroys teams he faces on London Docks. That'll be my battle. How does TJ do? But one thing I do want to point out, it's kind of funny for a lot of people, Kenny, off the break of this game especially, was probably the breakout SMG, but maybe even the best SMG in Call of Duty competitive at the start of this year.
At the start, I think yes.
But now,
I would say, yeah,
with what we've seen from the league, we're hearing more and more whispers of maybe TJ's making a case for himself in that. And I'm wondering if Kenny's like, I got to protect my turf. That's my title to have.
I remember at the very start, people looking at the likes of, you know, Methods, one of the best ARs, accuracy, right up there. At the end of the day, you've got 8 superstars on that stage, and they're just going head to head. And we're going to be going to London Docks, search and destroy. And we're going to be jumping on board with the attacking team shortly. But Looking through here, all standard stuff so far. If we jump on board with TJ, I just want to see what he's rocking. Let's see if he can live up to the hype. He's going quick, he's going fast, it's airborne, and he's got the SMG.
This is what he always does. He hits lights right away. Kenny should be expecting this, and yeah, he most certainly does. But TJ's already passed him. The man just plays at a different speed on this map. That's all I can say. He never wants to stop, already with 2 kills. Oh. He will take part in either every first blood or every trade that goes down.
Such an influential player. He's going to be watching the back, but on your screen, it's Looney and Methods trying to work something to the bomb site here. Do they give this up? Do they rotate round, or do they use their numbers?
Like, at times, us casters will get roasted for, you know, overly gassing someone or exaggerating on just how good someone is. I can't stress to you how insane TJ has played Search and Destroy so far in the CWL Pro League. And even where he does the same things, like he always hits lights on defense for Rise, he does it right there, and still teams are getting caught off guard by it.
Yeah, and you can see how slow he's playing here, purely because he obviously doesn't have Inconspicuous or Mounted. So he's going to find the third. The question is, does he find the ace?
At this point, I'm convinced he averages 3+ kills around it in London Docks S&D.
And it's not all about the flashy play. He's just there. He plays his life. He gets away. And more than likely, he'll be able to support his teammate. He's running back and forth. Can he find the ace? Oh, okay.
I actually thought they were going to body stack for a second.
Yeah, that would have been the completely different situation. But Methods does pick up the final kill as TJ goes down. But Rise Nation start things off strong here on London Docks. Obviously, a lot of talks around TK. Are they kind of the real deal? Are they the best team in the game? Everyone has an opinion, and everyone has a right to that opinion. One thing I will say is TK are one of the best teams in the game and have no doubt the skill and talent to be the best. TJ, oh my goodness.
Lucas.
Oh my.
Guys, I'm sorry.
Stop.
I'm sorry. Yes, great job by TK to make it a 1v1, but again, we're going to watch TJ off the break of every single round. I don't care what team you're a fan of. It's going to happen. You just need to accept that.
It's fast, aggressive, and he puts his team in a great position. However, it is down to a 1v1. He's taken off the map now, and it's down to Gunless and Kenny. These are the rounds which really do matter. And there we have the positioning just a little bit better for Gunless. Unfortunate timing for Kenny, as we get a nice close-up there.
There they are. I wonder for Rise, and I actually want to ask him this, but like in rounds like that where TJ dies early, is he like helping coach his team? Yeah, like in that 1v1, for example, right? Like, yo, honestly, I think he could be in cold here. Like, watch out. Or does he just shut up the whole rest of the time?
I'd like to think he lets the players kind of play their game. One thing, you know, as a player, you can... Oh, my goodness. He's doing the same thing again. Let's see what he can do. But one thing, as a player, you kind of can get frustrated off is, like, such strict direction. But, of course, he'll be helping the team in any way possible. But definitely a player who has that skill set.
It looks like TK are going back to the strategy we saw them have versus Era, which is kind of play for mid-statue. There's another first blood for TJ. And leave Kenny by himself at B for the most part. Will TJ challenge us? That was crazy. And accuracy punishes him for maybe getting a little bit ahead of himself.
Yeah.
The big thing to point out, too, that look at where Bomb is now down at. Across the map. In this back bus area.
Nice from accuracy. Could be finding the ace for himself to answer back. That'll be one way to show. Looney's currently sat at 0 and 2. Needs to find both accuracy and theory to pick up the round here. Has revealed his location. And you see accuracy. Trying to use his teammate. Maybe there's a little bit of bait there. Work towards those streaks. Looney doesn't have the bomb. He does get the kill, though, onto accuracy with 13 seconds here.
There's just no time.
Yeah, no time.
And Looney's so loud that accuracy should hear him coming from a mile away. You'd think. You'd think. He's going to have a chance to challenge. Brought out the pistol. Was that because he never reloaded his SMG?
Yeah,
Was
and
he
didn't
out
have
of ammo?
the time.
Yeah.
He didn't have the time to reload. I think it would have been a bit too close. Theory, though, had that pre-aim on him. Didn't miss a bullet there. Great stuff from Theory. Good, calm, composed play.
Another round done. As TK win that one. To bring this one back within one round. What do TK do here? It looks like the all-out A assault. Will they smoke the cross? Yes, they will. And now it's TJ changing first blood again. 3 first bloods in 4 rounds this game. And I think he saw the player go low as well. He'll go ahead and peek towards the side. And that's the bomb down too. Does he see the head of Chino?
And that's one thing I love about TJ's S&D is his position. It's always, you know, a little bit different than someone else's, but he'll see something which a lot of others won't. And look at this, he's being so silent here. He's literally in the middle of the floor. He's going to find a first, will assist the second.
Involved in basically every kill there.
First blood, communicates the second.
I'm sorry, it's crazy because in all my years casting now in the last 3 years, consistently putting up numbers like this. Yes, you'll maybe see it in an event weekend where someone will play like 6 series, right?
Yeah.
But if he's going to do this now into his 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th series and still get close to a 2.0 in a very, very talented group like Division A in the Pro League, it's just absurd. Every game he's involved in first bloods. Yes, he normally has the most deaths too, but it works for Rise Nation.
If he's engaging and putting his team in a 3v3 or a 4v3 every single time, always beneficial. Accuracy, though. He's a player which is matching TJ toe-to-toe, and this time Kenny gets the better of TJ. This should be a round in favor of TK. We're going to see Methods answer back with 1. He's seen the second of Chino. And being one shot, he's going to be taken down. Very, very strong round for TK.
That's great. I love that adjustment from Kenny. He's just got to watch out for that lights push. And there's a beautiful nade on the Methods. Wow. Wow. Literally caught that one.
Right in the top pocket.
Top pocket. I like that.
TJ doesn't get the first blood this time, does suffer. And so does his team here. But how did TK answer back on attack? Can they win a couple rounds back to back? Don't doubt it at all. Chino's got the bomb here, yet to pick up a kill. So we'll be looking for his first. TJ's definitely taken something different here. He's already taken damage, or given damage, I should say, to Chino. He's picked up an assist on that first blood once again. Always engaged, always in the mix. And you know what, Jack? He tried to find another, but he's taken down. Accuracy is on fire. 4-kill streak.
He is saving TK. He's not losing gunfights. He's going to plant this bomb, too, and it's going to earn him streaks. Oh. Doesn't get the plant, so he will have to still fight for these streaks in the next round. But no, you're mentioning he's on fire. Accuracy is the reason why TK are in this game.
Yeah. And again, you talk about names that have been put in the hat. I know Chance was talking about, you know, the best assault rifle players. Accuracy definitely up there with the best of them.
Moving into round 7, tied up 3-3. Accuracy at 11 kills. Chino currently 0-5. It's accuracy, just like always, playing towards this middle map area. Kenny just has to stay alive. No one's crossed the lights this time around, and it looks like now Rise Nation will begin to go. Just like always, it's TJ first. It's going to be TJ versus Kenny. Oh my goodness, did he get this player weak.
Looney has just sniped Chino here. And Accuracy is looking to help out Kenny, but Kenny a little bit too late. Accuracy is going to be under pressure, and he's got 2 or 3 looking for him.
It's a clean round from Rise. That's a clean round from Rise, man. That first snipe, you saw how much more passively they were playing it. They were waiting for someone to peek from one of those expected areas, and that's exactly what happens. Once that first blood opens up, Rise Nation soar on through the site. Overwhelm Kenny, overwhelm Accuracy, and just like that, they win the round to go back up 4-3.
Very, very big search and destroy game, because obviously taking map 1 for Rise Nation, you give yourself that 2-0 lead in the series. Yes, TK, they've reverse swept before. Yes, they're great in game 5s, but it really does put the pressure on.
And there's a smoke on the cross. Again, it's TK already flooding into the site. Rise, no, hey, we've given up A. Does Looney check this low side? He doesn't. He does not at all. And at that point, I mean, at this point in the year, how many times have we watched players get shot from that low side because they don't check that?
TJ, very aggressive here. Makes it a 3v3. Picks up the STG. He took 4 as well right there. Luckily, he had the cover to sponge a little bit of it.
Kenny by himself, 1 versus 2. And he sees where both are. And there's only 19 seconds. Can he play his life well enough here?
Technically a 1v3 this would be for Kenny, but the DPU's coming in. Let's see what he
watch
can
the right
do.
side. No, he's hidden. He's completely hidden. There's the defuse for Rise. 5-3 Rise Nation. Even with a first blood from TK. TJ on that flank gets the gunfight win versus accuracy, kind of baits himself out and gets behind cover for, I believe that was Methods to get the second kill. Once they make it a 3v2, they just trade from then on out. 0-7.
Not good.
Not good.
Don't want that. He's I don't think he's seen all four, but he's in very close proximity. Hello, TJ. There's your first blood. Oh, and okay, gunless. He's just going to shred through 2, one being his own teammate.
And they'll plant right away. They know that these are the two guys that played this site.
Chino, that is unfortunate. This should be a victory here.
Oh, there goes accuracy.
Oh my. Oh my, there we have it. STG coming into play. Not the performance you want from TK. Smiles in the Rise camp and Methods shutting down the last two. Gonna find themselves 2-0 up in the series.
I'm telling you,
looking good, man.
What I want people to do is go and look at Rise from when this team formed as a roster and look at their weaknesses, and now look at how they've improved on them every single week. There's something that they've always worked on, and now they're up 2-0 over TK. It would be a statement match for me for Rise Nation to win this series 3-0, because not only do they do it in the map that TK voted for, they win the Search and Destroy with their guys still going off. They're looking great. Folks, when we come back, Rise Nation and TK continues, two of the top teams in this group going at it with Rise up 2-0. You won't want to miss the Capture the Flag.
The Rise match was pretty tough. I feel like It made us even better because we knew that we were able to lose. Like, we've never gotten reverse sweeped ever.
I think the map was just fun to play, obviously, and then awesome to actually win. That was like the turning point in the entire series. You know, once we won that, we were like, all right, we can win this series. Let's go.
It's a scary thing to stop a reverse sweep. So I think definitely just them keeping us in the series just sparked a fire in us.
Oh, that was tragic. There's nothing worse than losing a series 2-0, especially when you probably should have won the capture the flag too to win 3-0.
It was terrible, to be honest, because that series should have been a 3-0 if we just made one different play.
We got too aggressive, and TJ just snuck past Theory and made a play on a return.
They walked right by each other, so that allowed him to make a clutch play. But if that never happens, then the map's completely different.
I saw TJOE. I was like, listen, man, just try to play for some kills, get map control. And then he got a 2-piece. I'm like, oh, like, you just almost stopped it. And I was coming front cab, and I literally just lobbed the Simtex, and luckily Theory didn't have Hunker, so I got the kill, and I'm like, yo, we can stop this.
I mean, if I would have just switched to Hunker instead of Primed, like, we would have won the CTF probably, because I wouldn't have died to a grenade like 2 feet away from our flag.
It was definitely a crazy CTF, and definitely if TJ doesn't make that play, we probably get 3-0'd.
Yeah, I think Rise is a great team. They've been showing that they're a top team, and they're keeping their momentum up.
I mean, I think TK is the best team in the world. You know, it's hard to not say that. They won 2 majors, and to discredit them for that is just not fair to them.
I mean, I don't think beating them makes us the best team in the world, but I think they're still probably the toughest matchup. I can very well see that be another Game 5.
Our confidence is at the top. We won back-to-back tournaments. We have confidence versus anyone we play.
I don't see us losing a match this whole 2 weeks.
It was a great series the last time these two teams battled it out. The reverse sweep obviously coming into play, an intense match. Wonder will it happen here in favor of TK this time around, as they're now down 2-0.
Oh, this is it's tough. I want to say I'll see a Game 5, but I just see the momentum that Rise has right now. It's going to be very hard to stop. A reverse sweep at its easiest is never easy. But Rise Nation could be already upsetting what Kenny said.
Yeah.
Does not see them losing a game in these 2 weeks. They went to Game 5 versus Era, and they're 2-0 down against Rise.
Yeah, a lot of people talk about, you know, why aren't TK regarded as being by far the best team, by far this, you know, they've won back-to-back events. We have seen certain teams win back-to-back events before, you know. The most recent, obviously, the Optic Dynasty that may or may not be still considered going on. That's a conversation I think a lot of people can talk about, but there was events that Optic would win and they'd lose like 4 maps total. Yeah. A lot of the times TK have won events, it's with around this 60% map win rate. Right now, it just fell below that here in the league. We'll see if they can begin this comeback here or if Rise Nation will close the map. Knowing Rise, though, with how good TJ's been in Search and Destroy, even if it goes that Game 5, even with how good TK have looked, it's like,
that's scary.
What outweighs the other? TK's clutchness or TJ's ability to just win his team maps in Search and Destroy?
Well, what is outweighing everything is Gino's PPSH right now. He's shredding through what you could say is everything but TJ. TJ will be stopped here, no doubt.
All things considered, Chino doesn't get that 3-piece right there. It's Rise Nation 1-0, right?
More than, yeah, absolutely. He don't get the 3-piece. If he goes down to the other player, he has the cover. And Rise Nation would have been starting very hot here. However, Rise now on the defense will be trying to fend off Team Kaliber. If you are just joining us, we do still have one more game tonight. After this one, we've got Optic Gaming going up against Error. But right now, Rise Nation is trying to close this one out against TK, the back-to-back champions. And what a lot of people are saying, and rightfully so, the best team in the world.
That's done. Beautiful job by Looney there. Even if he loses that fight versus accuracy like he did, he at least buys his team time to come off spawn because that player did not have armored on. 90 seconds into this CTF about to be. And we remain scoreless. TJ, again, he's found a lane he snuck into. Gets one before he's traded on out.
Fortunate for him. He's going to go down. Method's going to have to retreat as the last alive. Doesn't want his flag to be pulled, and rightfully so. We're going to see things slow down a little bit as we do see the respawn of all 3 players for Rise Nation now. One player just behind enemy lines maybe tucked himself away. It's accuracy. He's just picked up 1. He should be traded out by Methods. I say should be. Accuracy puts himself in a great position now, and he can even pull a flag. He's going to be weak, maybe shot in the back, but no, he's got away. He's found a little loophole, and Chino, he's got his back too.
He's absolutely gone. This will be a capture for TK. Brilliant stuff from them getting the point on the board. You mentioned he finds kind of the open lane. runs it right on out. Doesn't even have Armored on, ironically enough, but there's just no room to be able to hit him with stuns. I don't think he earned any streaks, though.
Not yet. However, working towards them, 2 minutes and 30 seconds.
Here's Rise's chance, 3v1. They've got to go right now.
TJ doesn't mess around. Which way is he going, though? Looks like he's going through the middle. Got the backup of Looney as well. TJ actually picked up a kill himself there. Bear that in mind. He's going to be going through the middle. Doesn't have the support straight away, but Methods is right behind him, and that is a flag. Look at those red arrows pushing forward.
That actually works out best for Rise, because with that player dying, Methods trades the kill.
Uh-oh.
Now he captures the flag, and now they're going to keep this going. They're calling on the glide bomb as well. They see where the last player is. Flag has been pulled. Just like that, they're off to the races yet again. First blood for Rise Nation. They've spotted the player in middle map too. They know they've got to pick up their mid lane. They'll do just that. There's the
huge kill.
Win.
Huge
One more
kill
for Gunless here. There it is. Back-to-back caps for Rise and more streaks earned. Sign of a great team right there, Momo.
Yeah, might seem simple there, but Gunless, those 2 kills. Yes, those players were caught sprinting, but just kind of does what's necessary. Right time, right place. But I will say it's all credit to him there. Easily done. And we're going to see Rise Nation now take the lead. And honestly, I thought TK started fantastic. I really did. And just the speed that TJ plays in respawn as well.
Oh!
Okay.
I think Looney just destroyed Chino. We didn't get to see it, but Chino was firing, and Looney had his back to him, and I just saw his arrow turn and kill him.
That's the 5-kill streak, too.
Yeah. Letting one sneak by. Theory. Oh, he thought he was going to have a great chance to try to make a hero play. That player does turn around. Look at the streaks now from Looney, too. So what do they have exactly to use? They've got Looney's streaks. They've got a fighter pilot from Methods. Swap to Gunless when he comes off spawn. He has nothing. So they have 4 streaks to use. As we know, though, if you go 4 dead quickly on Flag Tower, you can almost get that flag pulled across the map, Momo, before the guy even spawns.
Yeah, streaks can be pretty useless sometimes.
That's 4 dead.
Players go down.
Here's their chance.
There's 1 alive, and it's Methods. However, they're running straight into Methods. Do they even know?
He's streaking. He's streaking. He might actually be in the perfect corner here. Accuracy.
Oh, he nearly killed himself.
Yep, and then he jumps. And look at that. He actually... Wait. He returned the flag because they were body stacked. So he killed Accuracy. He jumped out of his fighter pilot, thinking he needed to return the flag. Meanwhile, he idly returned it. Talk about an awkward area. Right there for Accuracy. Methods trying to make maybe a sneak play happen. I think, yeah, he has been spotted. No pulls should come into play. Unless TJ world starred that guy, but no, not going to happen. Rise 5 minutes away from 3-0ing Team Kaliber.
I said right place, right time before in regards to Gunless. But Methods there, I mean, you couldn't be in a better spot. TK now find themselves not only 2-0 down, they find themselves down in the actual map here. A position which I'm trying to think of TK being in. Has TK kind of been on the brink of been 3-0'd? I've not got the best memory. I'll hold my hands up to that one. But TK, their history in this game in particular, they've always been on top. They've always been doing some really good stuff. But Methods, TJ, Looney, and Gunless, they're showing them what they're really made of.
TJ's just looked really consistent, which, you know, says a lot about what he does for this Rise Nation team. At times, you know, we always talk about how certain players, while they can go off, like in Search and Destroy, they'll struggle in other modes, but TJ across everything, man, has just been great. When you add in that Methods has had the same likeness as well, and then you have Looney and Gunless who can really fill the holes that their team needs, it makes Rise such a scary, scary threat.
Yeah. It really does, and again, a lot of players that sometimes go under the radar, you don't talk about. And I hate to just pull out a player just because he's doing well on one map, but Looney sat at 14-9, maybe doesn't get, you know, all the credit, the kind of shining stars, if you like, but Looney, you know, he's there, he's picking up double kills, he's covering.
TJ had a 1v1, I believe that was against Kenny in the base to try to pull the flag. He didn't actually win it. There's still Gunless pushed up, and how many times now have we seen TK come off spawn and kind of have to focus on their base because there's one player from Rise who's pushed up an open lane? Here comes the glide bomb. They want to add insult to injury right now. 4 versus 3 in the base. They know one's hidden under cover. 4 versus 2.
2 down.
Trade
down.
one to the back of the map. Accuracy last one up. He's just trying to buy time for his team, and he's already done just that. but they will get this flag on out. And actually, it was Theory who just spawned. He rotated back for a second.
Yeah.
Are they going to watch their back? Are they expecting this? As of right now, it doesn't appear so.
I like this from Looney.
Nice nade, Kenny.
Pinpoint, precise grenade. And can it equal a counter cap? That is the question. 3 minutes on the clock. Methods with a grenade to answer back here.
That's a pull. That is absolutely a pull. Here they go. They will get around the corner as well. Stun comes in. I don't think that'll hit. Do they use any streaks here? Nothing as of yet.
That's a big nade.
Here comes the streak. They're trying to slow him down. Artillery on the flag. They've got players in the middle. They've just got to trade this one out efficiently. They've got the numbers, and Kenny's doing everything he can, man. Kenny and Accuracy are doing absolutely everything they can. That player just spawned into the artillery. Last one here's Looney.
I will say as well, Accuracy won a 1v1 with the flag. It was so important. Number 7 is Looney, who's trying to stop everything right now, or even trying to get a counter cap himself. Does find 2, not going to find anything else.
And look what was just used for that. They wind up dropping artillery, a fighter pilot. They will get this flag on out, and now it's their turn to go back off to the races.
And they need to read that they've got underground. It's number 5. I'm looking at Methods. He's already, he doesn't check it. It is going to go by, and now it's down to the player that is in the base. Looney finds 1, isn't going to find the second. The flag is home and dry.
What a route from Gunless. He cuts into that box for cover and then jumps, and TJ through the stun gets 1. TK wiped out. 100 seconds left in this game. Rise Nation only up by 1 cap. Do not count TK out. That is all I will say.
Never count TK out.
Look at this positioning. Look where Accuracy is. They know where the final player is. If Kenny gets this kill.
Oh no, Methods found it.
Snuck by.
Where is Methods going? Is he going to find a pull himself? He's going to be running literally into the enemy base.
What?
No, surely he doesn't.
He's still alive. Methods loses the 1v1. Will he have bought enough time for his team? He has. The return comes in. I believe that was Looney in the base. There's the 2-piece. Now the flag pull. 1 minute left. TK need to stop this run.
And TJ's in a prime position. Methods found 1. Does he learn from his mistakes? Yes, he does. He turns around. He'll be able to call out Accuracy. The flag's going home and dry, but Looney, the saving grace of this team, he's not spotted. He finds 1. The flag's going to go in, and credit to Looney. He not only stopped them tying up the game, but he secures it as well. Kenny's just found a 3. 45 seconds once again. Courage. Do not count TK out.
Do not count them out, folks. Now everyone from Rise coming off spawns. Accuracy is already here. This flag is absolutely gone. It's still 2 dead on Rise. They have not recovered yet. They can pull this next flag in a few moments. Will Rise protect their base? Oh my goodness, but it's a team kill. The last hope is Chino. He's trying to stay alive. 20 seconds left. Doing what he can to play his life. Rise need to kill him right now. They're getting spawns everywhere. Still a chance for TK. Do not forget the extra time. Streaks have now been earned. 2 dead on Team Kaliber. The closest there is dead. 4 seconds left. Can Kenny make the play happen? He finds 1. TK gets swept by Rise Nation.
Wow, that was not easy, that was not close, that was not pretty, but Team Kaliber have been 3-0'd by Rise here today. And I've got to say, the CTF for me, Looney, he was an absolute beast. He made clutch kills, returns, he was played defensively fantastic. A great, well-rounded performance from Rise Nation. A big 3-0, not only the head-to-head, not only the map count, but they've won a series against TK, which is going to put them so much in a better position to